Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So straight into the action.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Great ball, and he's in, shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Leon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Distributed tidily. Looking to play him in. Howson gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Serginho. Fiore could move up a gear here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. Drogba. And he shoots! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Fiore. Nice looking ball. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Howson tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now there's a fine ball. Pepe, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Drogba, can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. The ball goes in. Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Here's a sharp little ball here. Lofted in. And that should get the job done. Crossed in again. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a searching pass. Diaz proves too strong. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold has it. There's the header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Yamal flings it across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. No, again there's no way through. Fiore. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Pepe tries to clear. Now it's Yamal. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Van Nistelrooy. Fiore. Casillas gets it away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that pass just didn't quite work. Great vision. Now it's Diaz, and that's played in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that signals the end of the first period. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Inter Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The second period is underway. Searching pass is played there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's going wide left. Oh, it's just a little... And the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Inter Milan now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Gerrard. Rijkaard. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crossed into the box. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's been played through. He's being urged to shoot. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far, spread neatly. And this is Shevchenko. And that has been knocked clear. Diaz. Now Fiore. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nicely weighted ball. And he can clear it away. Drogba looking understandably energised after his goal. Rijkaard. Oh, it's come loose. And claimed it back swiftly. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Messi. Nicely spread. And it's Messi. Serginho. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Casillas gets it clear. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Fiore. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Numero 14.
So, third corner of the game.
Numero 13. Van Nistelrooy. Numero 22. Gerrard. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19. Il numero 20. Hazard. Il numero 21. Messi. Il numero 7.
And it's been taken short. Now the ball in. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Olise. He's got away. Shot, surely! And that's a tidy finish. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Leon cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Rijkaard does really well there, he is strong. It's a pretty loose pass. Olise. Good, strong midfield running here. And that's an excellent interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Terrific effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's Batistuta. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be.
Ci saranno
Still,
2 minuti di
they
recupero.
Decent chance! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Rijkaard. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Messi. Dani Olmo! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football.
And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right... A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. He's in a great position here. And it's with the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Triol. Hazard. Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Good ball, good take. Xavi. And it's Koundé. Looking for options for movement. Now here's the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
De Jong. And the pass is intercepted. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Xavi. And here's Mbappe. This is De Jong. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Played out to the left flank. Back where it came from. That's Valverde. Well read. And the danger is averted. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. It's Hazard! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Lewandowski clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Iniesta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passing is crisp and sharp. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Defending was strong and firm. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe picks it up out wide. Bellingham. Koundé. Koundé's cross. Punched away.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being...
Oh, he's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Ter Stegen clears without hesitation and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Dani Olmo. Iniesta. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
De Jong. And here's Dani Olmo.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mbappe is onto this. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. De Jong. Foot in. And it's Iniesta. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's out for a goal kick.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Eder Militao. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This possibly the last play of the half. Definitely not one of his best. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
And he shoots! And he has his goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Dani Olmo. No, it's come to nothing. Courtois gets it away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And this is Lewandowski. It's a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nice interception, well timed. Kubasi. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, easy pickings there. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Brilliantly cut out. De Jong spread it left. Can he get onto this? Oh, super ball! Oh, he's played it in low. That's going to go a long way. And here's Lewandowski. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then.
El dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19.
And the keeper beats it away.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mbappe. Cleared away. Shot, surely! back in front. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona leading now.
I think this team shows great will.
And the shot! And he scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Gives it back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Lopez with the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Eder Militao, that is good alertness. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have done it.